I can't believe I'm saying this, but I should be playing Doki Doki Literature today. Let's go. Logan. Hey! Now you guys are kill myself. I see an annoying girl running towards you from the distance, waving her arms in the air. She's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. I heard that. Oh my god, it's gonna be painful. That girl is Sayori, my neighbour, and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more frequently. And I would get tired of waiting up. But she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh my god, no thank you. Pass. I overslept again. I'm not doing the voice acting, Kang. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Eh? It's like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Logan. Piss off, I hate this. People stare at you for acting weird, and I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. Guess you don't have it in you to be mean to me if you want to. Oh my god. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street to get ready to go away to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Logan, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Eh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Yep, her. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Fair enough. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialise or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Hey! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself fall into it. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little bit. At least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pick up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sorry, I want to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start the anime club. Bet. Hello? Sayori. Sorry, I must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you sitting in and spacing out, so I came in. Oh, see, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me, if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some extra encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, you come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Eh? Meanie. I hate this. So I was the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it'd be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday to bring a new member. Oh my god, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Louis, what you can't keep? I can't tell Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or she's just so cunning as to have planned all this out. A long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Fast forward to thingy whatever, and thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being genuinely used for the third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Right, before we continue, there's a song I must play. Oh, okay, thank God that's still open. Listen, yeah, none of you will get this, except me and the boys. Give me 2 seconds. Before we continue, I guess we have to listen to the Doki Doki Club, the stupid DDLC song by random accounts. This guy's peak, not the song. This guy's peak. Okay.
I'm so glad you're joining the literature club.
Hey, I never agreed to join.
The song is peak. I'm sorry.
Who's your friend? He's our club's newest member.
That's not set in stone.
This is Monica, Yuri, and Natsuki. And you already know me. Welcome to our meeting. Are you into reading? No need for being coy. Will improve your uptake. Have a freaking cupcake. And must you bring a boy? Time to write some poems. Don't be scared to show them. The festival's days away. You could help with baking
or the banner making.
I'll walk home alone today.
Maybe we're friends and maybe we're more. How can you love a simple girl next door and get not the type he's looking for? Hey,
Sayori, you doing okay? I'm having a difficult day. I'd say you seem pretty lonely.
I wish I could make her grin. All she wants are things back the way they've been.
She's depressed and stressed and she's feeling blue, so I don't want Sayori hanging around you. Just Monica, 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 just Monica. I'm so glad you're joining the literature club.
Wait, what happened to...
Oh, there's no one here named that. Manga is my passion. Don't
right, I'm not listening. I'm gonna give you spoilers. The song is peak. Go check it out. Anyway, where were we? I forgot. Oh yeah, we're on this game, aren't we? I forgot we're playing this. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Logan, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Well, words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredible... No! What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognise. The small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes called Sayori. Just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Can I turn the volume down? Ba-ba-boom. Thank you. Sayori says it quietly. Yep. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet you both. Meet both of you. I can't read today, and it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. Great to see you again, Logan. Why do I know her? Monica smiles sweetly. Sorry, I can't read today. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, athletic, whatever you want to say. Basically, completely out of my league. So having a smile it genuinely feels a little whatever. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Logan. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me and Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, got a little overexcited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Go to your desk, right from the table. So it's one space next to Monica and one space next to Suri. Let's see, to the corner of the room and Suki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri up in the closet. Still feeling awkward taking it to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marched back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa. Left the fourth tray to a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated like little cats. That's kinda cool. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of the chocolate used to make the that's cool. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. It's delicious. Zero talks about Mom's performance where he managed to get icing on his face. Wow. I turned the cupcake around with my fingers looking for the best time to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. Can't help but notice a sneaking glance in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this. I haven't heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you know, you dummy. All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Not wrong. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself from relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider joining the lecture club? I swear I've heard that from the song. Anyway, I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged in it. Well, I haven't joined in the club yet, and sorry, seemed really happy here, so that's okay. You don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how people prepare for their events. Yeah, true. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. True. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. That confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate, right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. I know it's so cringy. I want to die. Everyone enthusiastically agrees, except me. Different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they all are so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Logan, what kind of things do you have to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Let's see, I certainly picked up. I just want to say something, but she's quite not that much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke about thinking after seeing Yuri's. So why am I picking names mixed up now? Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Here he traces the decoy finger. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuriko is unclear about what I'm reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of you, your own lack of imagination, to completely throw you for a loop? True. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Fair. Horror book once. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't expect that's Yuri. I keep getting the names mixed up, it's killing me. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. No one asked for your opinion. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes start over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? But what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give it back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute, wow, as you are. Sidles up behind Natsuki, put a hand on the soldiers. Not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. That's how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. I don't know if I'm reading too fast, by the way. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe, if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we do remember, I think it'll all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Logan? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Oh, we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly come forth what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. So you already may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Off we go, stay back. I mean, the ditch dies. But I'm sorry. I thought, Logan, you all on defenses against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day now with these girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I'm so happy! She wraps her arms around me, jump up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. You really just came for the cupcakes. I would be super pissed. Okay. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over to me once more. Logan, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel excited while they all come tired of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Logan, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, it's Yuri and never walk home together anymore. Because she always stayed after school clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. So many fireworks tonight. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in an electric club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Huh? Alright, let me lock in. So first things first. Why is Monica not there? That's what I just noticed. Alright, need to think. Peaceful. Peaceful summer. Ocean. Universe. Oh, what is this? Calm. Daydream. Doki, no, hold on. Doki doki. She found that nice. Okay, so what's it? We'll pick it up. Lazy. She likes it. Graveyard. She likes it. I got this. Heartbeat. Love. Chocolate. Suicide. Look at something that just sticks out to me. That's what I'm doing. Sunset. Someone just knocked on my window and my blinds are closed. Okay, whatever. Delicious. Games. Memories. Hope. Milk. Fireflies. Okay. So I wonder how Monica wasn't there. That's not one of my biggest concerns. Hi again, Logan. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Logan. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive head first in literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Terry told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come in and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you should have a big mouth someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. See Monica and manga. Manga is literature. So he defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry guys, Logan always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with my busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so it's distracting. You also set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Logan can become good friends too? Theory. There's a bliff to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to secure a situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, it'll make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Reach the back and put the book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. Short read, so keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is how a girl actually. How does a girl actually being so cute? I can't even say it. She picks out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. And enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Everyone said I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities with the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Siri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related about myself like this? I guess I could read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. Well, we're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like all that, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone, something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to give out what people to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know. After they come, we can do all the things that speak their creative minds. What's this? Serious, taking this really serious. It's rare to hear them deliberating like that. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Huh, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why I suggested it. Okay, speak to my creative tummy. Wow. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I found myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I'm surprised at why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Wow! I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out my chair. Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. So let's go have a napping club. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're in less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. That's my shoulder to Monica overrode. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. That's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for the better, and you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days of these past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. Can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written away for you. Sayori glanced around at herself. How's it written away for me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out around here, all around here. I run my fingertips on the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't staying straight either. And there's toothpaste in your collar right here. I tried to wipe it off with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Unfortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you meanie. You didn't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, we'll find me later. I started to button a blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Wow. I was just thinking about how weird I was to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You know, if you're weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? So I felt closing near a chest. This thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Thank you. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means, oh my god! Did not need to know that! Exactly, don't say that out loud! Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel so right button up like that, but it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Here's the button up place once more. Phew. That's so much better. Zero puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Okay. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. And if you focus on going to bed earlier, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monica suddenly comes out. Why don't we share the poems you wrote now? Oh, God. Yay! Oh, God, Logan, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I feel so enthusiastic, but Sarah still trots away to receive a poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. Yeah. My reaction. What? I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I didn't really find much inspiration since I never really have done this before. How long have we been recording for? Only up for that. I'll stop now. Now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Right, I'm gonna save it there. There we go. And have a good night, everyone. Love you all. Let's pull some. We want to come back up. Wait. There we go. That's all. Alright, so get figure out. Right, I guess we're going there. There we go. Alright. Wait, actually, make a second table. I feel like there's different poems, so like, you know, different tables. Figure that out. Right, anyway, have a good night, everyone. Love you all, and sleep well, and whatever, or day, night, whatever. And goodbye.